incredibly excited to have you here. Are you guys excited? I am the drama teacher here at Wasco High. So every year since I think 2012, we have had a play here for the elementary schools, and it's amazing. We love it every single year. For 2 years, we didn't get to have it because of COVID, and it made us really sad, but we are so happy to have you guys back here. Thank you so much for coming. Just a few things before we get started. So, has anybody seen a live play before? You guys are awesome. You're awesome. Well, listen, I was really old when I got to watch a play, so I didn't know the rules. Did you know that there's rules during a play? It's crazy. So there are some rules. Let me tell you the rules. First of all, we don't want to talk during the show. When the actors are on here, when I'm on here, you guys are fine. But when the actors are on here, it is so hard to remember all of their lines. Do you think it's easy to memorize? So hard to memorize. So if we talk, it will distract the actors. It's kind of like the TV, but there's no TV screen. We actually have the actors up here. It's so cool. So we don't talk during the show. We don't have our cell phones on, so I don't think any of the kids have cell phones, but if the teachers do, if we could silence those, because if they ring, it's gonna scare the actors and they might forget their lines. And we don't want to take pictures during the show. I don't think any of us have cameras. We don't want to take pictures during the show. But you are allowed to laugh when things are funny. Can you guys, I want to hear your laugh. Laughing that much during the show. So, does anybody even know what the show's about? Okay, so it's called, if you look down there, it's called The Ever After. Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess what it might be about? Oh, I think I heard it. We are going to, it's a talk show, and it is about fairy tale characters that might have a problem with another fairy tale character, and they want to talk it out. So, we're really excited. So, if you saw that there's a young lady standing next to me, this is one of my students. Her name is Liz, and everybody say hi, Liz. So, I bet you're not going to believe this, but Liz is a senior, so she's in 12th grade. And Liz, for our elementary school play, the student gets to direct and run the entire show. She gets to be the teacher. And so, Mrs. Y, myself, I don't have to do any of the work because Liz did all the work. So I think she's going to talk a little bit about what it was being only in 12th grade and having to be the teacher and the boss.
Hello, everyone. Are you guys excited to be here? Yeah! As Miss Y said, my name is Liz. But yeah, so a little bit about the show. I did everything, so everything you see here was all like mine and the cast's ideas. Everyone on stage tried really, really hard, and we all put in our best work. Yeah, it was really, really fun. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. The only reason I did it is to wear this really cool earpiece in my ear, and it's super cool because I get to hear everybody's business. So that's really the only reason I did it. Don't tell nobody that, okay? But it was really fun. It was just a little bit stressful because we're trying really hard to make sure this is fun for you guys. Are you guys having fun so far? Yeah. Well, I hope, because we tried really hard, and I hope you guys laugh, okay?
Just one more thing. So if you really like the show, we're going to put on the show one more time tomorrow night at 7 here. The tickets though, we charge for the tickets. The tickets are $3 if you want to come again on Friday night. You guys can come and watch the show, and then in the spring, we're gonna be putting on a musical. We're gonna be putting on Grease, the musical. So it's going to be, you'll like it. So it's gonna be a ton of fun. So we hope that you enjoy the show and that you guys have a blast. Don't forget the rules of theater, and welcome to the Ever After.
Thank you. I'm Monterey Jack Chesterfield Williamson, the third. And today, on Totally Live with Monty, our theme is reconciliation. Everyone loses friends. Everyone has enemies. Except me, of course. Everyone loves me. Thank you. But I'm sure the rest of you have lost friends and made enemies. And that's why, on today's show, we are trying to get people to make up with each other. I'm sure you all remember my first guest. Years ago, these hideous-looking girls were rivals for the heart of Cinderella's princely husband. Now they work in a coal mine and have stepchildren of their own. Everyone, please welcome the two ugly stepsisters! Sorry, I thought that's what everyone called you.
Times have changed. You can picture that. We prefer to be known as beauty-impaired family figures.
All right, beauty-impaired it is. So, who is it that you'd like to set things right with?
Why, Cinderella, of course. We've done some soul searching. We realized we had some jealousy issues.
And what prompted this realization?
Well, it started with our mother. You remember her. Big hair, screechy voice, too much makeup. Well, one day, she wandered over the river and through the woods and got eaten by some wolf who said he was on his way to grandmother's house to sneak into her room and dress up in her clothes. Talk about issues. Well, we had no other family left, so we thought, why not contact Cinderella and try to mooch off her for a while? I mean, no. We thought, why not get back in touch with our roots?
You can't even see my roots. I just dyed my hair. You like it?
Well, It certainly enhances your beauty impairedness. But listen, this is fantastic. All these years of bitterness and now you're ready to let bygones be bygones? Should we bring her out? Okay, she doesn't even know why she's here. Everyone, please welcome that still lovely princess of the palace, Cinderella! Message from our sponsor. Calm down, Cinderella, please.
With the practical princess crown, you'll have all the accessories you need right at the top of your head. There's our special red rose lipstick, guaranteed to inspire a sonnet or two. Portable powder puff for that Snow White complexion. Rapunzel brand hairbrush, the ultimate detangler. And one can of our Evil Be Gone Wicked Witch repellent. And if you act now, we'll even throw in, absolutely free, a pair of our special flame-resistant sunglasses for run-ins with those pesky fire-breathing dragons. So how do you feel now, princess? That's great. And would you believe it? The entire set sells for just $19.95. I know! The Practical Princess crown for Fool's Gold Enterprises because a princess doesn't use them. To get yours, head over to the hills and see King Midas. Just remember not to shake his hand. Haha. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
With Cinderella and her two ugly... her two beauty-impaired family figures. So Cinderella, how do you feel about seeing these two after all these years?
I told them I never wanted to see them again. They only want to patch things up with me so they can hit on the prince, ride in my limo, swim in my pool, eat my food.
That simply isn't true. Wait, you have a limo? Oh.
Let's take a few questions from the studio audience.
My question for a girl in the gown?
Cinderella?
Yeah, I was wondering, when Fairy Godmother said that you must be home by midnight, wouldn't you keep your eye on the clock? I mean, I know I would. I just think it's kind of weird that you totally lost track of time, you know?
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago.
You had a fairy godmother? So that's how you did it, geez. I've been racking my brain for 20 years, trying to figure out how you managed to pull the whole Stagecoach Pumpkin scam.
So what about it, Cinderella? Why the sudden lapse in temporal consciousness anyway?
Yeah, Ted, what he said.
Well, he was pretty dreamy, that prince of mine.
Okay, but still, even if he was the most totally yummy guy in the history of the universe, oh my gosh, your stagecoach is turned into a pumpkin. Get a watch or something. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Anyone else?
What a bunch of whiners. You make me sick. are pathetic. You, ugly one. Why do you quit looking after your sister?
Yeah, we got some odds with the other screwballs, fella.
And what's the prima donna's name? Linder? Eller? Then you could be so selfish.
Well,
And you're the biggest disgrace to a talk.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a question, sir?
Only this. Why did I waste my time coming here today? Monty?
Why indeed? Yes, ladies?
Hello, Billboard.
Monty?
We think it's so beautiful that these two beautiful ladies.
Beautiful? Ladies?
These beautiful ladies.
They say the eyesight is the first to go.
Hey, I heard that. Yeah. We think it's so beautiful that these beautiful ladies would reach out after all these years.
Well, we need to take another break, but stay tuned because we'll meet someone here to confront her greatest enemy. Plus, we'll get an expert opinion right after this.
Are you sick of washing dishes? Whirlpool automatic dishwasher. $356.
Are you tired of washing clothes? Queens County Laundromat. Only $29. Why do that when you could have Uncle Walt's carpet cleaning service? $183. Having to clean up and do chores? Priceless.
There's some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's Money Card.
We're back. If you just tuned in, we're reuniting some characters you may have thought had parted ways for good. Joining us now is that symbol of beauty and purity, the lovely Miss Snow White. Glad you could make it.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood.
Still wearing that same old outfit, eh?
I thought.
Hey, no, it's great. I mean, go with it till it stops working for you. So, if you could patch things up with anyone, who'd it be?
Well, of course it'd be the evil queen.
Refresh our memory again?
Oh, she was this terrible lady with lots of magic powers and.
And a mirror?
Right. She put a curse on you.
Didn't you prick your finger or something?
No. You're thinking of Sleeping Beauty. I ate the poisoned apple, remember?
Oh, right.
But you both fell asleep.
Right. Anyway, the point is, I think I might be ready to forgive her for it all now.
Isn't that great? I guess time really does heal our wounds. Let's see if she feels the same way. Everyone, please welcome the evil queen. Civilized here.
What do you want anyways?
Miss White would like to reconcile with you, madam.
As long as she's around, I'll never get what I want from this stupid mirror.
Perhaps I am stupid, but I mean hence my brain. You, madam, are ugly, and so is me.
Let's take some more questions from the audience.
Yeah, I just want to tell the evil queen not to hold her breath. The makeup will cover it. Dog face. And everybody else out there, y'all are really pathetic too. And Monty, this show is a heap of counting.
Thank you. Thank you.
My question for the evil queen, like, didn't you send somebody to bring back Snow White's heart in a box?
To understand the different circumstances we're very...
Whatever. I just want to say, I think that's totally gross and so unhygienic. And why in a box? Couldn't you use like Tupperware or something?
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
It's just so beautiful!
All right. We'd like to bring out our panel expert now. You may know him as Pinocchio's pint-sized friend. But lately, my next guest has been providing his services as the voice of reason to many other celebrities. And also has an autobiography out called My Life as Your Conscience. Everyone, please welcome my friend, Mr. Jiminy Cricket!
Great to see you. Hi.
Glad to see you, Jiminy.
Thank you.
So, how's Pinocchio these days?
Well, since he became a real boy, his nose doesn't grow when he lies, so he's a little harder to read. But he's doing okay.
Marvelous. So, Jim, what's your professional opinion on all of this?
Well, I worked with the sisters before, and I can't say I trust their motives 100%.
Oh, well, I'm insulted. What for? He's right. Shh.
And as for the evil queen, it sure seems she has a healthy attachment to this mirror. I wonder if she may demonstrate it for us.
Certainly. Observe. Man, mirror on the wall, who's the...
Off the wall!
What?
I'm off the wall. Get it? Rather nice to be off the wall for a change. Actually get it right around. See the sights.
Silence! Man, off! The wall, who's the fairest of them all?
The fairest? Well, let's see. That'd be Snow White, I suppose. Of course, she is getting a little older, and she's still wearing that dreadful high collar thing, which went out centuries ago.
Oh, hey!
And we've got Cinderella over there. Who's a close second, but she kind of let her looks go the last few years. Let's face it, we don't have a huge pool of lookers to choose from here. I mean, get a load of those two over there.
Hey, watch it, Buster!
But you're definitely a very distant third, Evil Queen.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Do you see what I mean?
Actually, yes, I do.
What an evil mirror!
That thing is terrible.
It certainly explains a lot.
Well, why don't you get rid of it?
Oh, I don't know. Insecurities, I guess. I have an image issue.
You two, we're terribly vain.
Oh, yeah. What's the deal with the glass slipper? Too small?
It was not too small. They just didn't give us enough time to try to cram our feet into it.
Oh, get real, sis. We might as well tell them.
Don't you dare!
What's the big deal?
Go ahead. It's okay to share here.
You're among friends.
Sis,
She thinks it's a big deal to tell everyone we're not a size 6 at all. I'm actually a size... No! I'm a size 12!
Now, people, settle down, settle down.
It's not that funny! She's a 13!
Oh, mercy. So beauty impaired, it's like, they're barely even human. Let's get back to you, Evil Queen. What can we do to sort out your issue? Jiminy, what can you suggest?
My dear, why don't you work things out with Miss White without the mirror?
Gosh, never thought about that.
Stellar advice, Jiminy. Well, while these two begin the healing process, we'll be back with a very special final guest in just a moment.
Hi there, and welcome to Incredible Spellbreakers. Picture it, ladies and gentlemen. One day, your young pretty princess is out picking petals in the posy patch, and the next day, boom! She's struck by a terrible sleeping curse and is now snoring like a hamster for the next 6 years. We've all been there, am I right, people? Of course you are. Well, wait no more. Now there's a revolutionary, completely amazing... brand new prince. Wake me up. Now there's no need of... Sit around waiting for that real-life prince, rich and handsome, to wander through your part of the kingdom. God... One of the days of setting coffee shops have been open to ensnare a princely passerby. That's because will be specially designed to act as an antidote for 96.8% of no-sleeping person. Go ahead and try it.
Now, here comes the really incredible part. How much would you pay to wake up that daughter of yours without the aid of a handsome prince? 100 gold shekels? 500 gold shekels? 10,000 gold shekels? Well, think again, because this revolutionary spell-breaking device is yours for just 3 easy payments of $19.99. That's under 60 gold shekels, folks. Is that a deal or what? also get free of charge this attractive silver lock pick set. Guaranteed to open 92.8% of no castle doors, the silver key lock pick set is just the thing for that loved one you've got trapped in the highest tower. No more messy dragon slaying, no more climbing up people's ponytails. Just get in, get the girl, and get out. Is that incredible, folks? Easy payments of $19.99. Don't delay, come today. Well, that's all the time we have today on Incredible Spellbreakers. Thank you and goodbye.
Welcome back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I forgot to pay the Wi-Fi bill. But our final guest is a personal friend of mine. This gentleman is Prince of the Castle and King of the Lily Pad. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Emmett Mantilla. Now, Emmett, you don't exactly have anyone to make up with today.
No, it's more of a confession, actually.
Please share it. We're listening.
Well, you see, a long time ago, there was this curse placed on me, and I was turned into a.
Take your time.
I'm sorry. It's really hard for me to talk about.
We understand, Emmett. You were turned into a
frog!
I think I've heard this one.
I had to be kissed by a princess in order to turn back into a man.
Weren't you kissed by one eventually, though?
See, that's the thing. Everyone thinks I was, but sorry. She turned out to only be half a princess, so now I'm slowly turning back into a frog.
And what's it like, Emmett, being a frog?
Well, as a famous fellow amphibian once said, it ain't easy being green. Sometimes it's frustrating. For instance, right now I'm using all my willpower to prevent myself from taking a bite of this gentleman over here. You're a cricket, aren't you?
That I am. Jiminy Cricket, the name.
Nice to meet you. I shall try my best to prevent you from becoming a mid-afternoon snack.
I appreciate that.
Let's take some more questions from the audience.
My question for the frog, like, have you ever heard of lotion? That's really gross.
Well, it's not quite as simple as that. You see,
Whatever. He's totally in denial, okay? He's in serious need of some moisturizer.
Thanks for your advice.
Yeah, my question's for Jimmy there. Jimbo, what the heck are you doing hanging out with all these losers?
My clients are simply misunderstood.
Misunderstood? Seem an awful lot like losers to me. Pinocchio was nothing but a light sack of rotten eggs.
I have no comment at this time.
And by the way, Monty, this show's the most vile piece of garbage.
Hey, that's great. Ladies, your final thoughts? All right, let's wrap this up, shall we? Cinderella, what do you say? Gonna give these stepsisters a chance?
Well, I suppose. But if they touch any of my stuff, and that includes the prince, they're going right back out to the street.
Deal! Come here, sis!
Aw, that's nice. And, gonna give it a shot without that nasty mirror?
Why not?
Ah, no, wait. Hey!
Mirror, mirror on the floor, who speaks these music's never
7 years bad luck!
And you'll try to reconcile with Snow White here?
I suppose so. I'll make my special churro soup with chicken broth and frog legs, I guess. Ah! Relax, not yours.
And, Emmett, anything we can do to resolve your issue?
Well, Monty, given the global shortage of eligible princesses out here, it doesn't look good.
Jiminy, any advice for our young amphibian to be?
Sir, stay away from those high school science classrooms. They're absolutely murderers. But seriously, we got 2 princesses sitting right here, so what's the big deal?
But we're already married.
Yes, isn't that immoral?
I mean, was there anything in the curse about it having to be a single princess?
I don't think so.
So, lighten up, girls. It's one kiss to help a guy out. Just a one-time thing. It's not like he's looking for a commitment or anything.
Oh, typical.
I don't want to rip it. I don't want to rip it. I don't want to impose on these lovely ladies.
Impose? Who's imposing?
Well, should they do it?
I suppose one kiss wouldn't help.
I'm cured! The curse has been lifted. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Gotcha!
Well, this all worked out rather nicely, didn't it? I just love it when that happens. And on my show, I must say, it happens a lot. My parting words for the day. Sometimes it's easy to forget that forgiveness often takes happy ever afters often take forgiveness and communication. But when you work at it, just about everybody can reconcile their differences. Thanks for joining us on Totally Live with Monty, and may all your ever afters be happy. Goodbye, everyone.
show. I know that some schools have to leave already, but we did allow some time where we could do some questions and answers for the cast. Would anybody possibly have a question for maybe Cinderella or the Stepsisters or somebody?
Who has a question? Who really wants it, guys? Let's see.
I got a question for Mr. Golden Man. Monty, have you ever took off your jacket?
Have I ever what?
Have you ever taken off the golden jacket?
Have I ever taken it off?
Yeah.
No, I wear it everywhere. I shower with it too.
Who has the next question? Let's go.
I have a question for the evil queen and the mirror. Why do you guys hate each other?
He gives me false information. He tells me I'm not the fairest of them all. That's a lie.
I hate her.
Who's next? Who's next?
How long did this take you guys? Like, how long did it take you guys? Like, all of you guys? Like, all of you?
It took us about 8 weeks to do all this, right? Yeah. 8 weeks, 8 long weeks.
You with the hat, are you Willy Wonka?
No, I'm Jiminy Cricket.
All right, who's next? Who's next?
How hard is it to like remember your lines?
Very easy.
It wasn't that hard. Anyways.
I can do it this week. As long as you focus on it, anyone can do it.
Who made you so evil? Who made you evil?
The mirror and Snow White? Come on now. I am who I am.
Who's next?
I have a question for Snow White. How long did it take you to wake up after you ate the poison apple?
Nobody exactly told me that. I just woke up and the prince was there.
All right.
The three ones with the grandmas. Can he walk?
We could walk with our cane.
For the old ladies, he asked, can you guys walk?
With our canes, we can. With our canes, we can walk.
The guy with the gold jacket. Why did he look like that? But take that one with the gold jacket in the same got shot today. Wait, I don't know what to say.
You know what? I know, I think a lot of people have questions. We are so grateful that you guys came. Please tell your parents and your family if you are interested in seeing the play again, probably not as loud. Friday night we will be showing it. It's $3 a ticket. We just appreciate you, and teachers, thank you so much for chaperoning and bringing your students here. We had a blast, and we hope we see you again next year.